Hi everyone, I'm Caroline. For my summer project, I chose to interview Katie Matthews from Watauga County. Um, she was actually one of the parents of a student that I had in my classroom for my internship this past summer. Katie has been a teacher for 18 years, and that's actually what I'm going to school for. She's currently teaching at Valley Crucis in Boone, North Carolina as a first grade teacher. And I wanted to interview Katie because recently she was chosen to receive a grant for the Career Award in Science and Math Teaching. And this is such a big deal. It was $175,000 that she got to spend on math and science teaching in her classroom. And, we all know the struggles that North Carolina teachers are going through right now with as far as their budget. And to have that to use for your children in your classroom is such a big deal. And another distinguishing factor about that is that not only did she receive this grant, but she was one of 6 people who got this in all of North Carolina. So she really had to stand out, and it's just a reflection of how great a hard worker that she is, how great of a teacher, and how dedicated she is to her students all around and her community. And the fact that she got this shows me that she's about using her resources despite the struggles in a rural community of Watauga County. So her exec role is outside of school. It's on her children's ministry team at her church and the Let Us Learn team. I wanted to focus more on the Let Us Learn team rather than the children's ministry team because she's more involved in the Let Us Learn team. But what the Let Us Learn team is all about is it's actually grant funded, and they're all about getting children outside and learning about the things outdoors and how that relates to science. And they do that through gardening. And this actually took place at the CDC where I did my internship. And basically what they did is they got funded and they made a huge garden right outside of the Child Development Center, and the children got to help plant everything that was put in there. They learned about what they were planting, what time of season that you do that, how you take care of it. They also would harvest the vegetables and fruits, and they weigh them every day, and they add up how much they get out of the garden and see how much total pounds of produce they got, and they make different things and they get to eat it, and it's just such a great learning experience. And something that she shared with me about her leadership role is that despite her role as a leader, she always looks at this as it's a team effort. And I think that's just a great reflection of her values. And other things some struggles that she shared with me about her leadership role has to do with communication, and how that can always be it can always be a struggle when you have something in your head that you're trying to communicate to so many people coming through from so many different backgrounds. That can be a challenge, and despite her experience in this, she still struggles with that. And another important thing that she shared was the importance of having a good attitude in whatever you do. Because, despite how hard something can be, if you bring a good attitude to the table, that can totally change around everything. And it can play off of other people as well. And she reminded me that I should always have vision because it gives you direction. And even outside of leadership roles, you should have vision for your life. And her advice for me was to always take on opportunities. If an opportunity comes my way, she said, take it. Even if it looks like I can't do this. I don't know if I have time for this. You can do it. And it's going to be worth it, after you put that time in and you reap what you put in. And I really enjoyed talking with her, and I think that she's someone that I would like to stay connected with. Thanks.